So we got to see Apple's Time Flies event, but time did not fly while we were watching this thing. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to another Tech Control video. Before we begin, make sure to hit that big red subscribe button below, and let's quickly cover the Apple's event that they had. We were actually going to live stream it, but as I mentioned before in previous podcasts, we're not exactly sure how to live stream it. I mean, we were messing around with it, so those of you that were there for the pre-show, we did do a live stream somewhat. We were really just trying to mess around with the settings, so shout out to the few of you that were there supporting us. Thank you. And hopefully we work out the kinks from here to the future. Probably not in time for tomorrow's Sony event, but maybe the next Apple event, where hopefully we will get some iPhones, because we didn't get any in this event. I think this video will be a lot longer if we talk about the things that we didn't get. So to keep it nice and short, let's talk about the stuff that we did get. So introduced, we got the heavily rumored Apple Watch 6. And it also comes in two pretty cool colors. We got the product red and a really cool blue. I don't remember the name of it or whatever the blue is called, but it is very nice. And according to the rumors, a new iPhone is going to come in the color blue. That's going to be the new color of the year. You know, Apple always has a new color or whatever. So this year is going to be blue. And I suspect, really wouldn't be surprised if the iPhone comes out exactly in this shade and tone. This is basically the same color as that rumored iPhone, the blue. I gotta say, I really like both of these new colors. It adds a bit of variety, but I don't know how well red is gonna match with all your daily clothes. Blue might be a little bit better. The red color is actually fitting to go with the new feature that these Apple Watch 6 have, which is blood oxygen detection. So now your watch can tell you how well your body is absorbing oxygen, and it's pretty much a good indicator of how healthy you are. They're still going to carry over the features from the previous generation, Apple Watch 5. It's going to have the fitness, the ECG, the sleep detection. But now Apple has introduced a new, I guess, subscription service. It's Fitness Plus. And there are a lot of third-party apps out there that pretty much do this, so it's nice that Apple's doing it natively, which I'm a huge fan of native. Whenever things are built into the OS natively, I love that. Now Apple is doing this natively, where you get to pick your workouts and things like that. And if you're wearing the watch, it will tell you your heart rate and things like that. It'll also send that information, your ring information, over to your phone's display. So while you're working out, you can see your levels, and then you can celebrate when you reach your goals, things like that. So it's pretty cool, and this is why I like things that are native, because you wouldn't have that integration with third-party applications. They also have a new Braided Loop, which gives it a nice, it's like an in-between sporty and classy look. So you can pretty much rock this on both occasions, which is kind of nice. What I don't like is that it's an extra $50 compared to all the other bands that Apple already has. Of course, you can't have a new Apple Watch without new Apple Watch faces. What's also cool now too is that they have this new feature for family members, mainly really more for kids. You can buy them a watch, they put it on, and as long as you add them to your family, you can track them, you can send them messages, they can use it almost like a phone, more or less, using the cellular signal. But the point is that you don't have to tether this directly to an iPhone as long as they're on an iPhone family plan. New also is the Apple Watch SE. So what's the difference between the SE and the new Apple Watch 6? Well, the only real difference is that there's no ECG, there's no always on display, and the new feature for the blood oxygen detection, that's not there. There was some speculation that this Apple Watch SE was going to have the body style of the Apple Watch 3, which is just a little bit smaller. But it actually is coming in with the new Apple Watch 4, 5, and now the 6. It's going to have that body style where the bezels are less and the screen is just a little bit wider, coming in at 40 millimeters and 44 millimeters. Apple Watch 6 coming in at $399, Apple Watch SE $279. They also lowered the price of the Apple Watch 3 to $199, but this watch is now 3 years old. I don't know how much longer it's going to be supported, so I would avoid that completely. Moving on to iPads, we actually got two new iPads to quickly go over. We got the iPad 8 and we also got the iPad Air. The new iPad 8 unfortunately is using older technology. They're using the A12 Bionic chip and it still only supports the first generation of the Apple Pencil. The iPad Air is now rocking the new A14 Bionic chip, and this chip is actually pretty cool because it's a 5 nanometer processor compatible with the Magic Keyboard as well as the second generation of the Apple Pencil. And yes, I said second generation, we did not get a third generation Apple Pencil here. One of the many things we didn't get. To finish the show off, they did announce another new service which is called Apple One. It basically combines a bunch of these subscription services that they already have into one payment, if you want to call it like that, and it is shareable with your family. I mean, depends on the tiers. I'll put them all up here for you to see. These are the prices, these are the different tiers. Depending on whether you already pay for some of these bundles really aren't that bad. Take the individual tier, for example. You already have Apple Music, $10 a month, Apple TV, Apple Arcade. These are add up way more than the $15 that they're charging. Plus, you also are getting 50 gigabytes of iCloud storage. It's really not a bad deal. For $5 more, you get the family plan, which now you can add up to 5 people. It's more iCloud storage. And then the Premier, you get 2 terabytes of iCloud storage, which is a lot. You also get Apple News and the Apple Fitness Plus, which I mentioned earlier. It's going to come. It's going to be part of that bundle for $30. You guys have to do the math to see which services you may or may not already be subscribed to, or maybe some of these are the ones that you're considering and these bundle prices are enticing to you. You may want to go ahead and get these. They're really not bad prices, but in a world where everything is a subscription, do you really want one more? So no Apple Pencil, no new AirPods, no new AirPods Pro, no new AirPods Studios, no iPhones, which is probably the biggest letdown, and the list goes on. We're expecting Apple to host or have one more event at least later on this year, most likely probably next month, if not the month after. These iPhones, the new ones that are rumored for this year, we already knew that they were going to be delayed, but we were hoping that they would at least be showcased today. I guess not. We'll have to wait a little bit. It is what it is. We understand that 2020 is not going the way it's supposed to be, so why not delay or deter one more thing? Check out some of the other videos on this channel where time does fly because you're having so much fun, especially if you are a subscriber. Take care, guys.